Hello, 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 everyone. Everybody here tonight? I'll just wait till a few of you come on. Can y'all hear me? No, that's true. No. Well, there's hello, Caroline Crossy. Thought nobody was going to join me there. I'm going left to right. Hello, Caroline, Leslie, Michelle, Dawn. Good evening, Leslie McTavish. Good evening, says Leslie McTavish, and so good evening, says Katie. Hello, Marie McCallum. Simon Aitken, hi Katie, looking good, thank you, darling. I always have a tale to tell. This, you know, I had a big mother of a tooth removed last week. That's why I'm talking a bit funny, because I was very badly bruised all around there, and it was up like a balloon, so I think it's infected and it's really sore. So you have to excuse me talking a bit like I don't know, somebody from outer space. But anyway, thanks. Good to see you all. Caroline Crossy, good evening, Katie. Hope you're well. Apart from my gulp and gup, I am. I'm back to the rather gritty thing because, as you know, not only was I without internet for a week, I've done this to my phone, and it's been like that for a week. So I'm not rightly sure what the Hollyoaks Omnibus have done. Anywho, hello Don Lindsay, and hello, wait a minute, this isn't going down. So where am I at with my internet, you may ask? Because I've been missing it's been 2 weeks tonight since I was last on. So yeah, I've been missing. They sent BT to put a new thing in the wall, and they've sent me another new router. So it's still, the thing is still weak, but I'm just really hoping that we get through this. They're not going to let me leave without charging me. But I think I've got a case to stand on because I didn't sign with Shell. I signed with First Utility, and then Shell took over. So I don't think that they've got a leg to stand on, personally speaking. That's what my feeling is. Ooh, what was that? How very odd. Anyway, hello, Anne Simpson, Marie McCallum, Mary Gardner, Joy Mauro. Hello, darling. I spoke to you earlier tonight. Donna McCallum has joined. I don't know why this isn't going up. I was doing it on my phone, but I don't have my phone right. I need to go over. I've not had the chance. Hello, Rona Robertson. Hello, my darling. And Vanessa Mail. Hello, you new? Jesus Scott Forbes. Hi. Mary Gardner. Hello, hello. Hello, lovely Nicola Elric. Still not got my glasses, as you can tell. This is going to sound really crazy, but can you guys see that webcam hanging down, or is that just silly? Or can you see a black thing hanging down? Wendy Stewart, hi Katie, great to see you again. Great to be back. Hello, Leila Bryan. It's good to be back. I did miss you all. Did you miss me? Did you all miss me very much? Must remember to look at this camera. Aye, so can you see that? No, is that just crazy talk? Am I just talking crazy again? Did I just say there, Michelle Rushton, hi Katie, all the way from Torremolinos, hope you're well. Very well, darling, apart from a sore gulp and gub. But Hey ho, hello Elizabeth Cunningham. Hey Katie, says Teresa Scott Forbes. Welcome back, says Leslie McTavish. It's good to be back. I do miss you, because as you guys know, I love doing my live chats. Sometimes it's the only time I get to speak to anyone. Oh, pity party for one, and my wee tiny violin. Vanessa says she's near Malaga. I knows Torremolinos very well. Yeah, I know that area of the world too. Nearly drowned at Benalmagina at the big breaking waves there, but I had a lovely time. Marianne Hepburn, hello. Hello, Maggie McSee from Borhead. How are you doing? Heather Campbell, also from Barhead. And Ian Ledger, hey pal, looking good. Oh, thanks, darling, and a very big happy birthday kiss to you. And get the cakes out, because I'm coming on Friday for my dinner. Simon saying, hi Vanessa, I'm from Alhurin, El Grande, Alhurin, I'm quite good at English language and big words, as you may have noticed, but pretty crapo at foreign languages. Yeah, I was missing in action, Leslie. I was a week without internet, well, nearly a week without internet at all, never mind a week one. And they came and they put on a new box. That they have sent a new router today, but I've not put it on because I don't want to mess about with it. I appear to be all right, and there's nobody else in the house, so there's nobody else got. See this left and right? I still can't get used to it. Oh God, hear the hairspray in that. Yeah. So hi Tracy Lowe says good evening. Rebecca Thompson has joined. Hello. Hello, Rebecca Bailey, my wee darling. You glad to be back at school, my wee Rebecca? Yeah? No, not even nearly. Is your daddy coming on tonight, old Nige? Rebecca Thompson, Rebecca Bailey, Louise Morgan, Lindsay Cunningham. Hello, 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 hello. Remind me to look in this camera, because I can't. Hi, Katie, says Rebecca. Hello, darling. One of my wee favourite people in the whole wide world. Auntie Kaka loves you. Jane Torrance says hi. Katie Coyne says hi back to Jane Torrance. Anne Wilson says hi. Oh, it's lovely and sunny in Torremolinos. Well, it is a Baltic out there. It is. I'm not joking. I saw a polar bear this morning wearing a duffel coat. It's so cold. Hello, Karen Dove Campbell from Barhead. How are you? Long, long time no see or hear. This thing isn't going down. I'm having to. I mean, gosh, people think they've got problems. I'm having to go pull this down myself. So who do we else we have here? So you can't see this black thing. I know. I wondered if you would or not. It's just it's on my end. So hi babe, says Karen Bell. Hi babe, says Kate Got. Angela Thompson says she can't see it, so that's good. Nobody can see it. That's good. I could have a big naked man hanging down there. Then in that case, you wouldn't see it. Hello, Maggie Murray, Sharon Ross. Heather Campbell said hi to you from Barhead. Big kisses to you, my darling. Okay, let's get started, shall we? Margaret Finnegan, hello, Calf. Hello, Calf. Oh, nearly shivered you there as well, saying Calf. How are you, my darling? Hope you're well. Everybody getting ready for Halloween? What are you all getting dressed up as? I'm going to dress up as a psychic. I'm dressed up. That was a rubbish. That was a rubbish joke. You have to forgive me. I am in a lot of pain. It was a week ago today. I had this tooth taken out, and it was a big 2 router, and oh my God, 6 injections. And then I was all bruised, all up here, all up there. I was all bruised really, really badly, and under here. So it was really, I've been up the wall with the pain. And the funny thing is, I'm on all these painkillers, as you know, for strong painkillers for my arthritis. Wouldn't touch it. Ibuprofen was the only thing that would touch it. So I'm going to have to go back tomorrow because I think it is infected. But it was some size of tooth. So I was telling you all how I'd lost 2 stones since I've had the virtual gastric band. But I was thinking about it tonight. I think that tooth probably weighed about 1.5 stone. So that's why I've lost 2 stone. Okay, so we're going to do all the usual stuff tonight, all the usual culprits. Hello, Linda Ireland and Angie O'Harney. Brittany Renee, lovely lady. Hello, gorgeous. Oh, that's it. Thank you very much, darling. Rebecca Baylor, it's okay. I guess it's better. I suppose I'm not sure if my dad's on or not. Love you too. Oh, she's a wee sweetie, my wee darling. Mary Gardner, you should be able to get out your contract if they're not supplying what the contract says. Well, if anything happens tonight, I will be getting the Rottweiler in me will come out, because I had a look at the wee router that they sent me tonight, and I thought I'll maybe just plug in the yellow bit with the clicky bits at the end and see if that helps. Didn't fit the modem. So I wasn't a happy chappy, but I had to get all happy to come on to you. I do apologise for my wee rant the other day on Facebook about my neighbours and my bins. I was not a happy person at all. Hello, Nikki Cafferty and Christine Sloan, Lynn Island. Okay, let's get started. Oh, hold on. I need to make sure. Lisa McCourt, hello. Lynn Oliver, hello. Vanessa may have mentioned you, darling. Katie, you've disappeared. Geez, are you kidding me on, Jesus Scott Forbes? Are you actually kidding me on and saying I've disappeared? I don't even. Oh my God, I don't know what I would do. Caroline Crossan is dressing up as an emotional, stable person. No one will recognise me. Love it. That's brilliant. Hello, Anita Johnson. This is your first time. You've been told you might have throat cancer. Can you see anything, please? I'm not really allowed to talk about health issues by law. I'm not really. But plus, you haven't put your photograph in, pet. So, and this is the problem, guys. You know that I need the photograph. I really need the photograph for the eyes. So, and you can't put the photograph up in the live chat. So that's why we've all got to go over onto YouTube. All my live chats are over on Facebook or over on YouTube, but I need 1,000 before I can go live. And it was great. The first couple of days we got like 450, but it's died down. So once again, I need you to get everybody that you know to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. They can subscribe and then never ever look at it again. So please get everybody to join so that we can all move over to YouTube. We can do these lives and then people can ask their question like that lovely lady just did there just now and put on your photograph. So please get over to YouTube, not right now, but go over to YouTube and for God's sake, subscribe. Okay. I've not got room tonight the way I'm situated. I'm not at my desk, so I've not got room where I'm situated to work under. So I'm having to work with my other laptop on the side. So we'll do all the usuals tonight, obviously, tarot, angel cards, do lots of psychic readings from your photographs. We'll talk about our wishes to the universe, my healing list, and we'll do some more on the more common dreams. birthday wishes, healing lists. Please remember to like and share, guys. Tonight's giveaway is 2 full price Christmas vouchers. You can use them on yourself or you can give them as a Christmas present. It's only something like 8 weeks of Christmas, so there are gift vouchers available if you want to give somebody a rather special Christmas present. So, but that's the giveaway tonight I'm not going to do the top sharers because that's a bit cruel, but I will just pick somebody tomorrow at random, 2 people at random tomorrow. So get sharing, darlings. Please, 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 please share and like and love and smiley face and do all that. I've not had any trouble with Facebook sending me to Facebook jail since I got all these likes. I think they seem to, if you're interested, if you're doing something that people find interesting, they tend to go off your back. So touch wood. They're a bit off my back at the moment. So lots and lots of likes. And if you could please, once we're finished, go over to YouTube if you haven't done so already. And hello, Margaret Carruthers, and register. Hello, Chris Cameron. Big kisses to you. I had it to. Which side is it? This side. I'm not saying that because it's not sore. I'm saying that because I'm back to front again because I'm not using my phone, so I'm back to front. It's just like Chris, it's so darling. I need a big Chrissy cuddle to make me feel better. I am going to have to go back tomorrow, I know it, because that's been a week now and I think it's all infected and it's making me talk funny. So my lovely slim face that was starting to develop's got a wee bit chubby looking again, but it's because of my teeth. So let me scroll down. Margaret Ann Carruthers has joined. Why is it not going down? Hello, Katie Johnston. Why is it not going down on its own accord? Get down of your own accord, you pain in the neck. Right. Davina says it brightened up the day. My rant the other day didn't brighten mine up. I was so angry. Oh, and I don't get angry a lot, but good Lord, I was angry, and the Leo and the bar head in me came out, and I just wanted to get revenge. But of course, I'm such a nice, sweet girl that I didn't follow that through yet. Right, let me get down a wee bit. Why? Jean Willis has joined. Hello, Jean Willis. Kirsty Louise Miller has joined. Guys, I must go and give it. Hello, Deb. Meteor, my darling. How are you? I must go and get my glasses. Yeah, there's no problem with the connection. Fingers crossed. I've not only got everybody put out of the house tonight. They're not allowed in the house. I've got every other bit of Wi-Fi off, but it shouldn't be like that. Shouldn't have to worry like this. I mean, I'm on eggs all the time in case it goes. So if anything happens tonight and it goes, I'm really not going to be very, very happy. And I definitely will change. But I did try very flyly. I don't know if I told you that at the start. I very flyly tried yesterday to put in the new provider's router, which is there, and which, by the way, I'm paying for already. But the modem, the wee thing was too big as well. You know, there's a yellow cable, and it's got 2 wee kind of clicky points at the other end, and you put them into ports. Well, couldn't do it, so I'm stuck with this just now, and because I've got no phone, I maybe look a bit grainy. So let me just scroll down to see where we're at. Brenda Jollett and Heather Wilson McKinnon have joined. Lynn Allen has joined, and Anne Donald, Mini Diva. Hello, my darling. Looking forward to a wee night out in Aberdeen when I'm up there. If anybody wants to come and see me when I'm up in Aberdeen, which I think is the 23rd and 24th of this month, send me a wee note. Hello, Jerry Magan and Anne Magan. I got that right this time. I was saying Magin, but it's Maggin. I don't know why this isn't good on its own. I think everything this week just really sent to piss me off. I'm trying to get my Christmas village up yet, but I need to get so far behind. Hello, Lynn Crossing. Every time I see your name, darling, I think of my wee Brinny. God rest his sweet soul. Hello, Corin Boyle, my darling. Yeah, Margaret Finnegan, the Barhead Inmate, comes out every now and again. My ex-husband used to say it was like a Rottweiler. Okay, I don't know why this isn't good. So anyway, I'm just going to get started. So, anybody want to go on the healing list? I think I might be, how far up am I? How far behind am I on the chat? I am way behind because there's 181 new comments. I'll get my phone fixed in time for next time. It's just been having to just finding the time to go over to Dundee to the shop. In fact, I don't know is it 3 that would unlock it, or would it need to be Apple? I don't know, because I think the nearest Apple's in Aberdeen. Okay, I'm just having a quick look at all your... Hello, Caroline Heap, Charmaine McDonald. Oh, Lindsay Cunningham. Would love a reading since it's your birthday, Ramora. Well, I'll pick you a wee card, Lindsay Cunningham, because I can't do a reading because I don't have your eyes, my darling. But let me put you down for a wee card. And also, anybody wanting to go on the healing list, let me know. It's a Ethernet cable, Davina McClure. I can't find it to fit anything. It fits in the back of the router, but it doesn't fit in the modem or the thing in the wall. But Athena's got a lovely Irish friend staying Treacle. So we'll get him to have a wee look at it. He's also going to do my garden for me. Lovely Alex. So that's nice. So Lindsay Cunningham, I will do a card for you. Okay. Right. So this week's giveaway is 2 full price vouchers. Let me pull you closer. Come closer, come closer. We don't really want to if I've got a big infected gub. That better. Right. So there's a free giveaway, obviously, as I said, for those that share. So you can share the live chat, let people see my sparkling personality in winning ways and big swollen gub. Or you can share anything. You come up as a share, so it doesn't matter what you share. Share a flipping lemon meringue pie recipe if you want. Just joking. Okay. So I'm going to start off with my happy birthdays. I hate looking away to the side, guys. I'm sorry. When I'm at my desk, I somehow manage to be able to have both my laptops in front of each other. So I have a very I don't think you'll be watching, but I have a very, very special birthday wish to my very gorgeous nephew and godson, Daniel Coyne. I love you, darling, and I hope you have a very, very special day. I remember the day you were born. So big kisses to you. I doubt you'll be watching though. But my gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous friend Ian Ledger celebrates his birthday today. So happy birthday to you, gorgeous chops. Get the cakes in for Friday for cake curls and catch-ups. Happy birthday to Julie Crombie, Irene Burns, Lorraine McGee. Happy birthday to Arlene Hunter, Jean McDonald, Noreen McKee, John Rogers and Ashley Louise Patterson. Did I not mention you, Lindsay Cunningham? Are you not in there? How come you're not? Are you in my friends list? No, you need to be in my friends list, you see, so get on my friends list as well. And then we can do that. Alrighty. So, where are we going to start? Let me just have a wee quick read of your... Remember that what you have to do, guys, is you have to watch on this page that you're watching on just now, but in order to get an answer tonight or any live chat now, you need to go to my group page, which is Katie Coyne. It's a group page, The Ghost Whisperer. So go there and in the comments put your photograph, your date of birth, your question, and just out of nosiness where you are in the world. Don't, for goodness sake, say your street or anything like that. But just, if you're in Canada or if you're in Scotland or wherever you are, just out of nosiness. Just like to know where everybody is. Alrighty. Be with me just a sec while I get a good wee sketch here. Tracy McGinty has joined, so that I'm quite far behind. I don't know why this isn't going down on its own. Benita Stone, Kelly McGullen. Have I said all these already? 3 would unlock it for you. Thanks, Maggie. I'll go over to 3 tomorrow. Carl Jameson, it is a very true saying. You can take the girl out of Glasgow, but you can't take the girl out of Glasgow. I think what you mean to say is you can take the girl out of Glasgow, but you can't take the Glasgow out of the girl. Yeah, no, I was annoyed about that. I was really annoyed. Such an infantile. Just pissed off with it. So infantile and nothing better to do with their time than to complain because somebody's bin's overflowing. What the heck's it got to even do with them? Pusillanimous pan. Can't say any word that's allowed, so just pigs. Pusillanimous pigs. Yeah, I wasn't happy. Hello, Jerry Forbes. Happy birthday, Lindsay Cunningham, tomorrow, darling. Nicola has joined. Leanne Coburn has joined. So let me just get caught up to date here. And then I'm going to choose a letter. Hello, Donna Allison and Jolene St. Sheen. Hello, my darling. Nice to have you all here. Remember to share out, guys, and win the chance get the chance to win a full price Christmas voucher, accompanied by one of my beautiful handcrafted with love, sweat and tears Christmas cards that I make, and they're no bad. My art's a bit crap still, actually. I'm looking at it just now, but Christmas cards I've been doing for 20 years making them, so I'd like to think I get a lot better. Right, so I'm going to answer a letter just now. Nikki Cafferty. Where did you go? Nikki Cafferty, where did your comment go there? Guys, we need to go over to YouTube. This is not ideal at all. Oh, Nikki Cafferty's saying she cracks up at everything just now. Bag of hormones. No, I don't. I'm normally quite... Ale Abbey, if I pronounced that properly, has joined. Hi there. No, I'm normally quite a laid-back chick. But see, when I lose it... Holy mackerel, I lose it. Get out of my way. You're welcome, Leslie darling. Hope you have a lovely day. Right, so me have a wee look now. I'm going to try and lift this up here, but I think, can you see that? Yeah, you will be able to see that. Kiddy-bo. Kiddy-bo. Can you see that? Yeah. I'm not in my usual place tonight, so I can't. Can you see me all right? Just going to get down to the bottom here. So you can all see me all right. So I'm up to date. I'm up to date, I think, with everything on here. So let's have a wee look at the letters. Kiddy-bo. Okay, we're fed up with that Kiddy-bo now. So this letter is from Terry Sloan. Dear Katie, I would like to know if my son's appeal will be granted. He has been in prison for a crime he did not commit, and we are hoping he will be home for Christmas. He wasn't even there when it happened, but someone gave his name to the police, and he was charged and found guilty under the joint enterprise scheme. Okay. Just looking at your son's photograph just now, Terry. He does look a lovely boy, but then so did that lovely Irish lorry driver look a lovely boy, and I even said that on his page. I thought he looked a lovely boy. Just shows to go here. I'm looking at your son's photograph, and I do feel that he's certainly not. I've just had a notification up from somebody saying Home and Away has been taken off the air. I'm looking at your son's photograph, and he doesn't seem capable of violent crime. I do feel that, Terry, but I'm sorry to tell you this, but I do feel he was there. He was there when this happened, so I think he's telling you wee porkies there, but I think he's told you and others that he wasn't there, but he was. I think you should ask him next time you go to see him, and I don't think he'll deny it if you were to ask him again. And you were asking if he would be home for Christmas. No, I don't feel he'll be home for Christmas. I'm so sorry. Not only, but also, I feel it's a good 14 months or so before he's allowed out of prison. So hopefully he'll be home in time for next Christmas. I'm sorry, I know this isn't what you wanted to hear, but I think you would want me to be honest with you at least. And at least now you're prepared. I feel you'll be seeing him soon. Please ask him to tell you the truth about where he was that night. He wasn't involved. I mean, I genuinely do get vibes that he wasn't involved. I promise you that. But he was there with people that were involved. I know he's got a heart of gold, your son. And he's never really given you much bother until I met this crowd, these so-called friends. And that's where the problem started, I feel. I think he just wants to be taken seriously and hang out with what he thought was the cool guys. If only he'd just walked away that night when everything kicked off. But he'd be afraid, I suppose, that they would think he was chicken, or that they would think he was a wuss if he walked away, or so he stayed. And that's why people were able to give his name to the police. Now, in addition to this, I'm getting vibes that there were two perpetrators that were actually involved in the crime. There were more people there, your son being one of them, but there was 2 perpetrators involved in the crime, 2 males who were involved in this event. One is in prison and the other one is walking free. I have absolutely no idea how that's even possible, remotely possible, but I don't feel he was found guilty. And yet he was much more guilty than A, the other one that was involved, or B, for sure, much, much more guilty than your lovely son. So, I'm sorry that's not what you want to hear, Terry, darling, I really am. But I think he could be out for next Christmas. But I think he needs to admit, at least to you, that he was there, just so that you know what you're dealing with. Okay? Of course, tonight's brain teaser, moving on. You know how I like to do something that stretches our imagination, because we only use 10% of our brain, which I read about a few months ago and was pretty horrified. So we will be talking about dreams and things as well, but let's do tonight's wee brain teaser. Are you ready? You can only be given one of these, but once you have been given this, you either have 2 or none. What is it? No Googling. If you know the answer, just put the first letter in the thing, in the comments, so that other people can work it out and you're not spoiling it for everybody else. Okay. Right, let me choose a card for someone. I'm going to go with my lovely angel cards, because you know I do so love them. My guardian angel cards. And the first one that I did say I would do was for Lindsay Cunningham. So this is for your birthday. These are these gorgeous cards that a client sent me, or a viewer sent me. A viewer? Who do I think I am? Tess Daly? No, one of my clients, one of my viewers, one of my followers, whatever you called, sent me, and I love them. So, Lindsay Cunningham, I'm going to do one for you, but let me just scroll down to see what I've missed. All the wee straws are back tonight. I don't know what these wee straws are, and there's all the loves going up. I love my loves. Hello, Gemma Rice, you've joined us. This usually goes up on its own. I'll get my phone fixed for next week. Oh, it's taking a minute to... Caroline, can I put your mum on the healing list? You surely can. Okay. Can hear you a bit, but can't see you, says Sonia. Why can't you see me? I'm here. There's a lot of people. Kerry Campbell, Maria Neal has joined, Mary Mills has joined, Margaret Finnegan. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, let me just see if I've missed anything important here. I do wish this silly thing would go down. Oh, it's better if I do it that way. Shirley Ann Ross, she sure is, Louise. I don't know what you're saying, if you're having a wee convo there between yourselves. Good evening, Gillian Kitchen. Kirsty Louise Miller, Louise Morgan, you're right, love, how Katie's straight to the point, no sugar coating. I think I could maybe learn the art of sugarcoating a wee bit. I tend to be a wee bit reactionary. So Leo in me, I think I'm very emotional, so I tend to be a bit reactionary and react to things and then cool down. Daddy was like that. He was exactly the same. He would blow up and then just as quickly come down. So this is my card for my birthday girl tomorrow, Lindsay Cunningham. And we have chosen Guardian. I need glasses. Guardian of Action, Lindsay. Looks a fine fellow, doesn't he? Give him one, but he's a fine fellow. Mustn't lower the tone. So, it is time for you to step up and be the leader. Lindsay Cunningham. Your natural leadership skills have been called into action. This is your moment in the sun. So move into the light and shine for all to see. This card is also about a person who has charisma, is inspiring, enjoys a challenge, and loves the spotlight. That wouldn't be me. I don't love the spotlight. I'm a shy, retiring wallflower type. Guardian of Action, it's time for you to step up and be the leader. Your natural leadership skills have been called on. Remember, there's a promotion at work, or you may be going to be leading somebody, or this is your moment to shine, Lindsay. So shine bright. This card is also about a person who has charisma, is inspiring, enjoys a challenge, and loves the spotlight. So hopefully that makes sense to you, darling. That would be nice if that made sense to you. And how are we getting on with my wee brain teaser? As I keep saying every week, guys, don't worry about repeating yourself, because I don't get all these questions, and if I catch it, then that's great. Yeah, Kirsty Louise, I knew what you meant. So that's how everybody's just saying that they can see me, that's fine. You hear me okay? Thank you to everybody who said that they can see me and hear me. Oh, wait a minute, what was that? I definitely can't go back up, I don't think. Somebody was having to explain what sugarcoating means, I think. Gillian Keachin, haha. Had a private reading years ago and you were just the same. Love your bluntness. Yeah. I mean, I think that you can be blunt and you can be honest, brutally honest, but do it in such a way that it's not cruel or hurtful. Or and Shirley Ann Ross is saying, "When agreeing on how you see it, how it is." Yeah, I'm like that in person as well, guys, and I tend to not sugarcoat things, and I tend to be very to the point. What's the point? What's the point in bullshitting? There's no point. Say what you mean. Say what I like. A bloody well like what I'm saying. I say, no, what's the phrase? I say a bloody well say what I like, and a bloody well like what I say, or something like that. Anyway, yeah. So that's that. Hello, Karamaki. How are you doing, my darling? Never get back to you about that wee boy, and I really must. It's been a nightmare. I lost a week. At one time I had man flu, no voice, remember? And then I've lost another week. We have no cotton picking internet. Yeah, Kirsty Louise Miller's asking, has anyone got the brain teaser yet? They haven't got a clue. That's what I'm looking for. Jean Willis has put H. No, that's not the right answer. Doesn't begin with an H. The brain teaser, you can only be given one of these, but once you have been given this, you either have two or you have none. What is it? Right, see, Leanne Duff, you're asking if I can please see a house move ASAP for you and your babies. This is the kind of thing that you need to put on my group page, which I'm constantly looking at here with photographs. I need the photographs. So always watch me on here until such times as we get onto YouTube. Watch me on here, but put your photograph and your question and all the rest of it over on my group page. I put the links up all the time, so it's, if you just keep your eye on both my pages, you should see it. I can't answer that without a photograph, you see, darling. But once we go over to YouTube, you're able to comment and put your photograph up, so it'll make life a lot easier for everyone. So please get subscribing on YouTube. It's just Katie Coyne, Ghost Whisperer, and I think that's all it is, Katie Coyne, Ghost Whisperer, and just subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Ask people that you don't even know to do it. Just say, hey stranger, come here a wee minute. Just get as many people as you can, because we need 1,000 before we can even start. Before we can even start doing the live chat on there, but it'll be a lot easier because we're going between two pages, and there's so many questions here that I can't answer because I don't have the photograph. So we need to get those numbers up on YouTube. Say it again, Katie. This is maybe to explain to you that you can only be given one of these, but once you've been given it, you have two or you have none. It doesn't begin with an E, Maggie Murray. I'm going to do it later, I think. Yeah. Trying to see what. This damn thing's not going up itself. Heart, no. Why would you have none or two, Carol? Not a heart. Louise Morgan saying you sent the pic this morning. Did you send it? Did you put it on the comments, or did you put it on the? Did you send it in live in Messenger? Obviously, I don't get to answer everyone. This is the thing, Davina. I don't get to answer everyone, pet. There's too many to answer. I just do my best. Okay, so final time of saying this, you can only be given one of these, but once you have been given this, you either have two or none. What is it? And if you do know it, put it's not alive. No, it begins with a C, Caroline Cross it. Anne Simpson can have an angel card. You jolly well can, Anne Simpson. And I'm going to write it down because you know what my memory's like. Anybody else want to go into the healing list? It's not alive, Louise Morgan. No, it's not alive. It's not alive. Why would you be given two? Why would you be given none? No, it's not alive. Good answer though. Just not the right one. So. Sorry, I'm just reading some of your comments. I'm going to see a stage hypnotist on Saturday and I cannot wait. Went to see him last year and I laughed the makeup clean off my face. So funny. So I can't, and that is my dream job, as you guys all know. I would love to do stage hypnosis. I would absolutely love to do it. Carl Jameson B, no, sorry. Margaret Finnegan, The Life and Afterlife, no, sorry. I would love to do stage hypnosis. I do clinical hypnotherapy, as you know, trained clinical hypnotherapist, but I would love to do stage hypnosis. But it costs an absolute fortune to do the training for that. So if anybody wants to give me a few thousand, then I'll do it. And you can be my manager and all that. Chance isn't right. Nikki, Louise, not right. A heart, says Katie Morrison. No, that's not right either. Davina McLeay, you've got it correct. Yep. Hello, Nigel. Hello, my darling friend. It is a choice. That's the answer. You can only be given one, but once you've given it, you either have two or you have none. You have one choice or you have no choice. So good. That was a good one. Got you all thinking, got your brains stretched. We need to get these brains stretched and get our brains used. So it was a choice. Jill Elder can go on the healing. Caroline Cross, I have never really seen one, as I always end up hypnotised. No, I never go on stage, but I just love it. I love that kind of thing. And this guy I've seen before, and he really is awful brilliant. Yeah, I've just noticed that I can increase the font here, so I'm not squinting like this. So I'm going to see him on Saturday night with a few kids are going, and really looking forward to it because it was so funny last year. Oh, I've put myself away up here now. I keep thinking that you guys can see what I can see. Right now I've become this big old face on the screen and all your comments have become tiny. See, I really just shouldn't be allowed computers. Or I need an assistant. I need a Debbie McGee, I think. Okay, so dreams. Remember we were talking about dreams? I won't forget your card, Jill. Anne Simpson. Promise, promise, promise I won't forget your card. Didabo. No. So remember we were talking about dreams and we've been talking about the commonest, the most common of dreams. We talked about the hair falling out, teeth falling out, falling over. Another very common dream, and I actually had a letter about this week, is being naked in public. How many of you have had that dream? You maybe turn up at a job interview and you're naked, or you turn up at work and you're naked, or you turn up in the classroom and you're naked. Some psychotherapist studies have been done and reports say that our dreams are so important that they're actually indicators of the state of our mental health. These reports, where have I gone? Now I can't see me. Can you see me? Jesus, what have I done? What the Hollyoaks omnibus have I done? can't see your comments and I'm away over here. I don't know if that'll matter to you. Jeez. I'm frightened to reset it in case There we go. Now I'm back. Oh, I can't be trusted with computers. What I was trying to do was put your comments, the font up a wee bit so that I could read it. It'd be better to just go and get some specs, wouldn't it? Oh guys, I don't know how I don't piss you off because seriously cheese myself off. I need me to get out of the way to see your comments. I definitely need an assistant. Sally Morgan doesn't have this kind of palaver when she's doing hers. I need to make myself smaller and get your comments because I can't see them. What have I done? Talk amongst yourself, guys. Talk amongst yourself. Let me see if I can increase it. Somebody's just... I am online, actually. Natalie's just come in with a sweary word there. I didn't get to one of the cards. I don't know what's happened here, guys. Anyway, so some psychologists and reports are saying that we really need to watch your dreams because it can actually be a very good indicator of our mental health. Because they say that our real, true emotion and deepest, darkest fears actually show themselves in dreams. And I think I would agree with that, you know. Finding yourself naked in a dream would definitely symbolise that you feel embarrassed with something. Perhaps you're going through low self-esteem. I do a lot of hypnotherapy for low confidence and low self-esteem, and it really can be life-changing to the client. Maybe you're ashamed of your body aesthetically. It could be an even deeper meaning that can relate to health worries within your body, not so much your mind, but in your body. But within your body, it could just be the shape of it, or it could be that you're actually worried about a health issue. Freud, as you know, I love Freud, and he does talk a lot about quite controversial things. He's got a lot to say about it. But dreaming that you're naked can really mean there's an inferiority complex. So if that is the case and you're dreaming that you're naked in public a lot, then I would look into some sort of online therapy or something like that and try and get, because there is help available there. Okay. I'm going to do another letter now with the eyes. Let me get this up. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do about that thing at the side. I can't see your comments. I don't know how to make my big mush smaller and make your comments bigger. I'll figure it out in a minute. So this is from Amanda Young. Will things ever improve for me? My mum does not keep well and my sister is driving me to despair. I am serious. Oprah laughed. I am serious. She's really upsetting me. I feel angry all the time. Mum was really ill last year and in hospital for at least 2 weeks. Is this ever going to get better? Well, I thought you were the oldest, Amanda, but you're not, you're the youngest. And your big sister is much more immature than you. I get that, I can see that. But I'm really laughing. I'm trying to stifle a laugh here because I can see when Mum was in hospital and you guys were in charge and you're stomping about that house and you alternated between completely ignoring each other, or you would give the occasional grunt to one another. Then somebody would come to the door and you'd be like, "Hello," you'd be all smiles, um, and then you go back to grunting at each other after the people left, or not talking at all. You're very different personalities, there's no doubt about that, and I know your sister is somewhat annoying, but that's her personality, that's her nature. I know that she can pick up in accents and uses current words and all that kind of thing, like blood and all this, but I did think she was the younger and not the older sister. But I think you need to be more tolerant, Pet. I really do. Your sister acts a fool, and you're so wise for your age. But learn to be more tolerant for your sister. Maybe she feels insecure, and that's why sometimes. Wait a minute. What is this screen saying now? I'm just going to say cancel. Something's happening. This doesn't happen to other people. I've lost all your comments. I don't think I'm meant to do lives. I think this is, I'm being told something. Now I'm over this side. Still don't have your comments. And I need your comments. Event logs, look into that. Yes! God, I'm so good at the internet. I am such a genius. I always said that I knew everything there was to know about. Facebook has not received video signal from the video source for some time. What does that mean? You're getting shut down. We do not want you. I can see your messages. Oh, I'm so pleased. I'm Margaret Finnegan. I can put Jim on the healing list. Is he Jim Finnegan? I once met a man called Michael Finnegan. He grew whiskers on his chin again. I don't know what this. I keep getting this wee banner up. So, going back to you, Amanda, I just feel that you just need to let your sister be. Just let her be herself, Pet. That's me. No more banners. Let her be herself. Just accept that we're all different. We are all different. Some people think I'm a pain in the arse. Can you believe that? I mean, how could they? Me. And I know that that's what you think about your sister, but you're just very, very different. And I think you should just, you should really just love one another. I would love to have a sister. I really would have loved to have a sister. So just, let me look at your photographs. You just need to be nice to each other, and you need each other, and your mum certainly needs you. Although my thighs are very, very good about your mum, I have to say. The recovery is long, and it's actually, the recovery is actually worse than the illness. But she's getting better and stronger every day. I mean, I'm not exactly saying that you girls are like whatever happened to Baby Jane type sisters, but there is a lot of love and a lot of care there. So try to one thing that you have to do in this earth, in this world, is accept that we're all different. And that's why we have people that are sometimes not our cup of tea, and yet there's somebody else's cup of tea. We're all just different, so please just allow for her to be different. She may find you boring, she may find you dull. I'm not saying she does, but because, you know, your personalities are so different, so just make allowance for each other. And the important thing is getting mum through this and knowing that your mum's going to be all right. Okay. All right. So remember, guys, share out, because there's two big. My hair grows like a blooming hairy person. It's wild tonight. I'll get it cut next week. So random vibes that I get when I'm preparing for each live chat, and it always happens. So the first one is a disappointing one, because somebody today got news that their job is going to be redundant. So they're going to be made redundant, and that's a shame. Listen carefully to this in case this is any for you guys. Someone got their hair coloured, and wow, I mean coloured. Do you hear Saskia next door? My daughter lives next door to me, my 3 granddaughters. Do you hear Saskia? I love that sound of my wee granddaughter. And my God, this is a vivid colour. Vivid. Now I have not now, then when I was doing this about an hour before I came on, I had a very dark haired, very young, very beautiful female spirit. She died very young. She was very beautiful, dark jet black hair, I think, almost. And she was asking for Teresa, just to let you know that she's okay and that she's much more settled. She's much more settled now that time has passed. So I think that would tell me that her death was shocking. She was shocked by her death, and she took a while to settle in, but she's now settled in. So that's nice. Someone's watching me right now with a very bad back, so hope you get better. I don't know who these people are. I just have put down what I got. I have a message for Mary, who has just had a grandson. Your mum is watching you, Mary, and she's so happy for you. She knows how much you love her and how much you miss her, but she's with you and that cute little baby. And I also picked up on a noisy and adorable wee girl there too. Mum says this pair of bright lights and loves of your life are a gift from her. So I hope that makes sense to somebody called Mary, who just maybe had a grandson, or there's a grandson on the way. Now, the next one, someone put their house in the market and they're making a mistake. Either you or your husband are dead set against doing this, so listen to that advice. Take the house off the market and contact me. I just don't feel it's the right thing for you to do at all. This next one, I laughed when this next one came in, because, as you know, I was in a wee bit of a bad mood earlier this week with my neighbours. Did I mention it at all? Someone else was in a bad mood this week with neighbours, but this time it was noisy music. A female spirit was trying to push the volume button down for you with your neighbour's music, but it didn't work. Keep smiling, she said. She also added, never doubt how much of a good mother you are. So that's something that you're doing. I think there's quite a few kids there. I think you have quite a few kids. And you were trying to go on with things. I think this music was really loud, and so never doubt how much of a good mother she was. How much of a good mother you are. Okay, hope that makes sense. Right, so we're going to do Anne Simpson's card. Give them a wee shuffle. What does that mean? No chance, Mary? To Jean Willis. Really sad face. Anne Simpson, you have chosen 5 of abundance. See? Isn't that nice? And this is what it says. There are times when everyone needs a... I can't read. I cannot read. Where's my wee lamp? Got a wee lamp, like my wee lamp. There are times when everyone needs a hand. Your angels want you to know that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you're experiencing is temporary, and this may not be the right time to become self-employed. Be patient. Don't know if the self-employment is relevant there, Anne, but I do think the rest of it is relevant. Remember I said that, funnily enough, and I didn't know this till I got these cards, but I get vibes with these cards where I don't with the tarot. What I would agree with here, Anne, is that you are going through challenges and you're going through them alone, and you're desperately needing to let somebody help you. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. I don't think the self-employment thing's relevant, but the rest of it, as I say, certainly is. The situation you're experiencing just now is temporary. Alrighty. So here's my Wednesday wishes to the universe. And yes, I really, really do go out. And as you know, 1 week I did it in the pouring rain, and I went out because I do believe in asking the universe for things, and we get it back. I honestly do. I really do. So I'm getting a lot of notifications. I wish people know. I put it on often enough that I'm going to be on live. So why do people still notify me when I'm live? Interrupt. Wednesday wishes to the universe. Margaret hopes and wishes that her grandson recovers well from his football injury. So I will put that out into the universe tonight. Might put on a big jacket because it's Baltic out there. Avro sends her wishes to anyone feeling suicidal and begs them to think again. Put it off till tomorrow. That's a lovely message. Put it off till tomorrow. Because then tomorrow you might not feel suicidal. I think you maybe work, Avro, with a suicide charity or something like that. Pauline wishes her twin sons well in their driving tests on Friday. Good luck, twin sons, on your driving test. Gotta hope either both of you pass or both of you fail. I think it would be a nightmare if one of you passed and one of you failed. Heather wishes for less bad news, as the past 3 years have been full of bad luck. So I will put that out into the universe tonight for you, Heather. Ian's wish is that lonely people find comfort during these dark nights and don't feel too alone. That's a lovely one, Ian. My friend runs a lovely group. I put a thing on today, actually, called Hands of Friendship. You really should go and join it because it's very safe, it's very secure, there's no judgment, and it's completely confidential. So you should do that. Join that. It's a lovely group. It's on my page. I've put the oh, did that feel a bit? You're feeling a bit travel sick there with that. So where are we at with these comments? I need my phone back because I'm not doing very well. Oh, Carol Jameson says she got her hair dyed right. Scott Forbes says, my jade. Your jade. Don't know what that's about, babes. Come on. I'll have my phone fixed by next time. It was absolutely terrible. I was in complete radio silence last week because I had no internet and I had no phone because because my phone had run out of charge. It meant that I wasn't able to put my thumbprint on it. I had to put in the 4 digits. Well, could I remember those 4 digits? So I've been locked out and I've just not had the chance to go over to see about it. So I'll get my phone on next time, and then that's easier. I can see your comments and whatnot there. Louise Morgan is wearing a heat pad on her back just now. Oh, so that's maybe you, darling. Or Kirsty Louise Miller just bought a maternity pillow for her back because it's killing her. She still has 11 weeks to go in her pregnancy. I'll be wishing you lots of luck, both of you. And Leila Bryan is an answer to my question. I don't even know what your question is, never mind what the answer is. Hello Anne-Marie Connolly and Margaret McGee. Mary Gavner's wish is for everybody to be at peace. Yeah, that's a nice one. That's a nice wish. Carol Mackey. Let me give you a card. Would you like a tarot card or would you like a... Would you like a tarot card or would you like an angel healing card? It's not an angel healing card, it's a... I'll give you a tarot, I'll just give them a wee shuffle, a wee shuffleette. A wee shuffleette. Right, let's see what you have chosen. Says she throws them all over the joint. Oh, lovely one, the 6 of Cups you've chosen, Carol. That's a really, really nice card. Can you see that? If I hold that up. It's all about friendship. We're friends. We've been friends for a long time. And actually a new pal or a new friend from the past will come into your life, even maybe from your childhood, because as you can see there are wee children's days. Also talks of reunions. There's a lovely gift being gifted to you. Are you thinking about moving house by any chance? Because you can see that there's this house here in the background. Have you been thinking about moving house maybe? I also feel that you've been quite sentimental of late, you've been quite nostalgic of late, maybe going through old drawers or old memories or old memory boxes or whatever. It's a lovely card. It's a very childlike card. As you can see, the lovely 6 cups. It's lovely, but it would probably signify quite a change. So from childhood into adulthood. So that's not meaning literally. That's talking about going from one chapter in your life going into another. So there is a chapter in your life coming to an end, Carol, and you're going into a new chapter, and it may involve a house move. But I kind of get the feeling that with this house move that it's a stepping stone house move. So you move twice essentially. You'll move once for a shorter time and then you'll move into the proper place. It's a lovely card. It's just a really, really nice card. But yeah, feeling somewhat nostalgic just now. I wonder why. You're going down memory lane and feeling a wee bit nostalgic, pet. That's nice. So you let me know if you're thinking about moving house or premises. Maybe you're moving premises. Could be something to do with that. Let me just do a wee read. Louise Morgan, yeah, you asked this morning for us to pick some questions up in the page comment, which you all did. And that's what I am reading, Louise Morgan. That's what I'm doing on my other laptop, but obviously I can't answer them all. But that is where I'm referring to, and that's where I'm reading. But there's some people are asking questions on here tonight, and they're not able to. I'm not able to get the photograph. But yes, I've got all your questions from today, but I just can't answer them all. Sorry. Hello, Gail Lindsay has joined. Okay, let's move on and I'll do another reading just now. So this is me now, Louise, on that group page, looking at all your comments and your photographs and your questions. So Gloria M. Padilla. Hi Katie, my name is Gloria Padilla. My date of birth is 29th of October. My daughter Mary Elizabeth Chavella, born in 73. I want to know who is responsible for her death and how did she die. Well, I'm so sorry for your loss, Gloria, first and foremost. I do have the spirit of a beautiful girl with dark eyes and most beautiful smile. She was beautiful. I'm not just saying that because she was your daughter. She really was a beauty. And she was loved by so many. She gave her last to a stranger in the street. I don't pick up exactly how she died, but I know that there was someone else involved in her death. Her death was very quick. She didn't suffer. Now, I don't know if this was because she was unconscious prior to death or if she died instantly as a result of what happened. That's something that we can maybe look into in more detail if you really don't know how she died. But she was such a smiley girl. She didn't know she was dying. She was either unconscious prior to death or she died instantly. Either way, she wasn't aware and she didn't suffer. She loves you so much and she's so grateful for all you're doing with the children. Does that make sense? From that, I presume that she left behind children. But despite your pain, it never must end. Gosh, you put your emotions aside and focus all your love and attention on those children. And you need to know the kids feel very safe in your care, Gloria. Yeah, they miss their mum terribly, but you make them feel safe and secure. Your daughter would never have left her children deliberately, so this was not suicide. So she's saying that for a reason. Somebody maybe thinks it was suicide. Definitely not. But you know that, don't you? She talks very fondly of her childhood. I get the feeling that it was a lot of kids. Did you have a lot of kids, Gloria? I certainly get the feeling that it was very hard for you when the kids were growing up because there were so many of them and I can't see their father. Did he walk out? Did he abandon you? Did you look after them yourself? Or were they working away? Or what was the reason that you felt responsible totally on your own for these kids? That must have been very difficult for you. Your daughter is amazed looking back at how well you coped and how good of a mother you were. And now, essentially, you're mother to her children. I can't even begin to imagine losing a daughter, and she's not that much older than my Natalie. I'm so sorry. I know I know your whole life has been difficult. You know, it was difficult raising the kids on your own, how much you sacrificed, how much you did for them, but know how much you're loved and how much you are adored. I also, Gloria, have a very handsome young man beside your daughter. They seem extremely close, and his death, although excruciatingly sad for those that he left behind, I feel helped your daughter settle in, just like you wouldn't believe. Really sort of settled your daughter when he arrived. And of course, your daughter was already there and able to give comfort to this young man when he found himself in heaven. So clearly, his death was tragic and sudden, and again, taken way too soon. He was young. He keeps saying, "I'm the son, I'm the son." Gloria, did you lose your son as well as your daughter? Oh my God, I don't know how you're walking upright. You must be beside yourself with grief. Is this Mary Elizabeth's brother? No wonder they look so close. God, I'm so sorry. I didn't immediately click here that they were siblings until your son repeatedly said, "I'm the son." All those years back when they were children and there were some very, very hard times, you often didn't have, often you had little or no money and very, very little sleep, but yet you coped so brilliantly to raise these kids on your own, and now two of them have gone. It's just mind-blowingly tragic. I can't even begin to imagine, nor would I even want to begin to imagine what you must be feeling as a mother and a grandmother myself. I just can't bear the thought of anything happening to my girls. So sorry, Pet. I think, though, that you do feel them around you, Gloria. I think your daughter's holding you up in one side and your son's holding you up in the other side. Both are around you. They're very proud of how you've been coping, although they aren't surprised because they tell me how strong you are and have always been. I also get my vibes that if my vibes are right here, I feel that you've got a lot of faith in your God and you get a lot from prayers. I'm Catholic and I think I would have fallen out with God a long time ago if he'd taken from me what he had taken from you. But I think you instead get a lot of comfort from him. And I'm glad you get comfort from God because your faith is something or someone is keeping you from going insane, which I bet you've come close to insane with grief. You're very, very well protected, Gloria, by so many beautiful angels who love you, who are constantly looking out for you. And of course you have the children now who just love the bones of you. You just assign me, Gloria. I'm in awe of your strength, and I am so sorry that you've had to deal with this heartbreaking deal. God bless you, Pet. That's awful. Oh, that's awful. I hope that helped you, though. Jeez. Somebody worse off, isn't there? So true. Hi, Ishmael. It's not Ishmael, it's Ishmael's wife, Rose. Hi, Rose, for joining. Thanks for joining. Jane Eyre, thanks for joining. Now, somebody there saying that they can add the photograph. You can't add your photograph to this live chat because, well, you just can't. Facebook don't seem to allow it. That's why we need to get 1,000. I've put all my live chats are now on YouTube. I now have a YouTube channel, so all my live chats are on there. I just need 1,000 subscribers so that I can then do my live chats over there, and then you can ask your questions and you can put your photographs and everything up, and it would just be so much easier. It'd be more enjoyable for you, and it would be much more enjoyable and easier for me from my professional point of view, because as you can see, I'm going between two laptops. So get as many people as you can to sign up. As I say, they need never ever look at it again in their life, but if they could just subscribe out as a favour to you, then they'd be doing me a favour too. Yeah, that was a tragic one. Everybody's saying tragic. And Carol, you're saying, oh, godson and daughter. I'm not sure what you mean in there, darling, but if you just comment just now on Gloria's reply, that is very, very sad. Remember, guys, to share out, please, please, please. Carol Market, I feel blessed when you hear a story like that. Yeah, me too. Gosh, I do too. Certainly do. Hello, Katie McKee has joined us. How are you, darling? How are you getting on? Nice to see you last week. Katie McKee, hi Katie. Hi Katie from Katie. Hi Katie, says Katie. Hi Katie, says hi Katie. Oh, meaning she lost 2 kids. No, not a godson. I think it was her son. I think it was her son and a daughter. Here, I was watching a documentary on the Kennedys. I'm fascinated by the Kennedys. Wow. I mean, we all knew about, the 2 assassinations and the boy, the handsome one, the son, going down in the airplane. But my God, there's so many other tragedies. There was 2 other children killed, two other siblings of JFK's killed in an air crash, and there was one daughter, Rosemary, who was slightly mentally disturbed, I think, and the mother, the Rose, who sounds like an old bitch, she insisted that she have a frontal lobotomy, which left her completely paralysed and unable to move. So they put her into a nursing home, and they never saw her the rest of their lives. Isn't that awful? So this card I'm going to pick here is for Vanessa Murray. Am I pronouncing that, Vanessa, properly? No, I shouldn't think so. It's got very, very cold in here. Okay, so we'll do an angel card for you, Vanessa. Oh, it's got absolutely cold in here. If I was to just turn that camera just that way a wee bit, no, that way a wee bit, you would see all my crappy art. I'm not going to do it. I'll wait till I've done a piece that I think's all right, and then I'll do it. So Vanessa Mali. This one is 10 of a bunch. Look at these cute images, aren't they gorgeous? Somebody says they're like the scraps that we used to have as children, and so they are. They're lovely. I love them. So the 10 of abundance. Heaven has provided you with so many blessings, Vanessa. Your family members are bonded and working together. The children are provided for, and a comfortable retirement will one day come along. I think you might be a wee bit too young for that. You've taught your family that the grace that comes from knowing right from wrong, and you should be very proud. I agree. You have had many blessings, and you've had your ups and downs as well, but you've had many blessings. And this is maybe a good time in your family where, because you know how with families, how one problem gets sorted out and then you go on to the next with the next problem, and then that gets sorted out and then you move on to another problem. So maybe everything's just a sort of status quo at the moment for you, Vanessa. Everybody's been provided for and comfortable, and you're doing a great job teaching your family the grace that comes from knowing right from wrong. So well done, I hope that made sense. I'll do one more letter. Time's getting on. Remember to share out, guys, and to give vouchers up for grabs if you share, and I will pick them tomorrow. And remember to like and love and all that kind of thing, because that pleases Facebook. Apparently keeps them off my back, keeps me out of Facebook jail. And please get as many people as you can to subscribe to YouTube so that we don't have to keep going between the two. It's so much easier just to come onto one phone and or one laptop even, and just have all your questions with your photograph, and bish bash bosh we get them answered. I would like that. This one's from Kenny Gray. Hi Katie, I wondered if you might help me. I suffered a fall at work, falling some 20 feet into solid concrete. I suffered some internal injuries, cracked ribs, severe bruising to my right ankle, elbow, neck and head. Bizarrely, I managed after some time to get myself to my feet and to the hospital. Golly. My issue is looking at where I fell from, the many, many large pieces of metal. My issue is looking at where I fell from and the many, many large pieces of metal. I really should be severely injured or worse, dead. 20 feet, I'm trying to think what 20 feet is. 4 times me. That's height, especially onto concrete. Jeezy peeps. Kenny Graham. So you can't help but think that there was somebody somewhere looking out for you. God, I'm shocked as well when I first read that. You really did have a lucky escape. My God, you did. Not wanting to complicate things nor nothing, but ironically, God, you're going to want to hit me, I think, but ironically, I feel it's your back that I feel you will also have problems with. The one area you haven't mentioned, your ribs, your ankles, your internal injuries, they'll all heal, but you've jarred your back so badly that throughout the rest of your life, I feel you will periodically have problems with that. But on the whole, wow, how lucky. I can just about see in my mind, I mean, this wouldn't have actually happened, or it might have, but I can just about see in my mind this tiny small lady that you knew when you were a child, catching you in her arms as you were about to hit the ground. She put her arms out for you. You're a big guy and she was much smaller, much older woman. This lady has watched you grow your whole life. She was around when you were little and you adored each other. I don't know if you'll remember her that well, but she has never forgotten how special you are to her. And she has protected you on many an occasion. I can also hear right Chichter accent, so from up north. So if this wasn't this lady herself, then her people came from far up north where they have that right kind of, that right Chichter accent. You know what I'm talking about with that. There's also a man here who's very, very proud of you, Kenny. He never told you that when he was alive, and he would like you to know now how proud he is of you, and how sad that he never got to see you as an adult, or at least see you for very long as an adult. He says that you've not to have regrets where he's concerned. Don't you have regrets here? He has regrets, but don't you have regrets? You're very like him in nature, I feel, and in looks, although you have a much softer centre. He was very black and white and didn't have much time for sentiment, but he watches over you and he watches over your girls, inverted commas, your girls, Hope that makes sense. It's freezing and it's got really, really cold, but that radiator's up full blast. Just all the ghosties, I think. Kenny, I'm slightly concerned about your medication because although I know you need it, you do, like me and many others, have a bit of an addictive personality. So just make sure that you're constantly in touch with your GP and don't let this get out of control. Don't do a ant ant thing and get addicted to it where it becomes a real problem. Other than your back though, good news, because I feel you will heal beautifully. This lovely older lady gave you a very soft landing. But I don't really want to give you any more bad news, but another word of warning is that I don't think you realise, Kenny, just how traumatised you are by what. I'm not surprised, but I think you'll experience flashbacks and even emotional ups and downs as a result of this, especially when you're physically healed. I think it will really kick in when you're physically healed, because I do feel that you will be physically pretty much fully recovered. However, emotional and psychological is a very different matter. So please don't be so proud as to seek help if that gets too much for you, because I feel it might. So it looks like you're physically healing well, but emotionally that's going to take a bit longer. Okay. Meantime, you're healing well, slowly but surely. I feel like you've been well cared for, been looked after. I keep hearing about these two girls, and both of them are pretty hormonally charged. Just what you need when you've had a 20-foot fall and broken nearly every goddamn bone in your body. I keep hearing about these two girls, so I hope that makes sense to you, whoever they are. Both are hormonally challenged at the moment, but at different ends of the spectrum. We've got one who I think is sort of nearing menopause, and we've got the other one who's just kind of starting out. And a word to wise from this male spirit that came over there, just stay out of it. Then he laughs. Then he laughs. Don't get involved. Don't get involved. Just stay the heck out of it. Yeah, I think I'm definitely looking at two different types of hormonal imbalances here, different ends of the spectrum, as it were. One nearing the menopause and the other one just starting out. It's so difficult, but keep smiling and stay out of it. Okay. Get well soon. That's terrible scare for anybody to go through, but yeah, very, very lucky. Very lucky that you only broke a few bones, and you will heal from it, Kenny, so that's good. Davina McLeay says spirits are near you. Yeah, they are. There's a lot of spirits just now. I'm freezing and my whole body's cold at the moment. And this radiator's up full blast, so it's over 30 degrees in this room. Thanks, guys, for everybody that's sharing. I can see who you all shared. Carol and both Carol James and Carol Mackey. Thank you very much for sharing. Right, now I figured out William Logan has joined. Moira McCune. Hello, Moira McCune. You're late. I'm just about to pop off in a few minutes. And Fiona McIntosh says she forgot about your live tonight. But remember, you can always watch it on a replay. And you can either watch it on YouTube, once I put it on over there. Claire Queen and Doreen Sinclair have joined. Hi, guys. You can either watch it on replay on here, or in my group, or over on YouTube. Take your pick. But please, everybody, let's get this YouTube up to 1,000, because this is quite stressful. People are wanting to put their question and get their answer to it, and it would be a lot quicker, and I would get through an awful lot more if you were able to put your question and your answer, and put your question and your photograph, and then I could just bang out the answers. So, but for that, we need at least 1,000 subscribers to YouTube. It doesn't cost any money. Just have to hit subscribe. Just get everybody that you know to do it. Send me up loves if you're going to do that for me. You're going to get people to subscribe, because it really will. I think it'll be hugely beneficial for us all. Keep the loves coming. Keep the loves. Oh, I love my loves coming up. Makes me feel awfully, awfully special. I think I am awful special, but not in that way. Okay, Fiona McKenzie, you want a tarot card? Then I shall give you a tarot card. Let me just give them a shuffle. I've got my nails on tonight, so I'm a bit, let me show you. I'm a bit disabled. So let's give these a shuffle. And this is Fiona McKenzie. Let's write that down. So I'm just going to finish up just by doing a few cards here, guys. My healing list is quite short tonight. Caroline's mum, Jill Elder, Jim Finnegan. If you just put, I'll be doing my healing probably around midnight. So if you just put, I can't, obviously, because there's over 1,000 comments, so obviously I can't read them all, but what I can do is go to the latest, it allows you to go to the latest comments. So wait till I'm finished, and then if you want me to do some healing on somebody, just leave a comment. Then once I finish, and then I can pick up the not the most relevant, the most recent. Okay, so Fiona McKenzie, you have chosen the Empress. Ooh, she's lovely, the Empress. Look at her sitting there with a lovely chintz nightie on and her crown. It's a very, very fertile card. Very soon. Don't know how old you are, if it's for you or if it's for somebody close. Everything's improving with the Empress card. Everything's improving. Finances, birth, life, jobs, babies, everything's improving. It's ironic because it's coming into winter now, but it's kind of like a spring card where everything starts to grow, and we have growth, and we have new beginnings. This card can also talk of, it can also talk of issues at work, and as a result of that, a change of job, actually. I mean, it does talk of babies, right? So there is definitely going to be new babies around you. But it would talk of issues at work, but that they'll be resolved. These issues will be resolved. Look at her pretty dress that she's got on. The only negative thing here with this card is that there could be somebody coming in from your past to cause trouble as you go into your new beginnings and you start your new life. They're very, very jealous of this. So just need to keep people at bay that are going to be anyway toxic. Don't get all giggly and googly-eyed over this person. Realise that they've not changed and that they're not there for your benefit. They're there very much for their own benefit. Okay, but it's a very good card. The Empress, a very good card indeed. Hello, Doreen. Single says she loves my blogs. I'm very glad to hear it. I just wish I had more hours in the day. That's the only thing I wish. Sharon Derrick would like an angel card. So let's give you an angel card, Sharon Derrick. I love my angel cards, as I keep telling you. Brooke has mentioned my lovely brace script that I made. You see it? I made that with my very own hands. Just like with my Christmas vouchers, I made my very own Christmas cards. And they're no bad. Not like my art, which is absolutely not a girl can try. These cards are very big for my wee tiny hands. Look, my hands are getting slimmer. I'm not, because you know how I've lost 2 stone because of that, the hypnotherapy that I had, the virtual gastric band. Look at that ring. Look, is it? So yeah, everything's getting looser and noticing it in funny places. So I'm going to have my second session tomorrow. I should have had it long ago actually. So I've lost 2 stones, but I need to lose an awful lot clearly. So Sharon Derrick, I don't know why I started to talk about myself then again. Me. You see, helper of emotion, lovely. Ooh, I'd love to know what your question is actually, because it says here romance blooms and you find yourself falling in love. Gifts of flowers, love letters and poems read aloud are all in your future. A bit cheesy that, isn't it? Maybe the new version of what gifts and flowers and love poems read aloud used to be is more appropriate. Or it might be an old-fashioned guy who will read poems aloud. I don't know if I would like a guy to read a poem aloud to me, unless it was dead funny. I don't think I'd like a cheesy poem read aloud. I think I don't know, maybe that's just because it's common. So gifts of flowers, love letters and poems read aloud are all in your future. Marriage proposals, weddings and past life connections are possible. Someone new who is romantic, dreamy and emotional may enter your life. I think this card's for me actually. This person could be an artist who is an idealist about love. Well, I would certainly say that if he's reading poems aloud, he's going to be quite a creative guy if he's writing the poems. So that's, I don't know what your marital status is, but it certainly sounds as if somebody else is coming into your life there, Sharon Derrick. And by the sounds of the dude, these gifts of flowers, love letters and poems being read aloud, you're not going to have much of a say. Just going to fall into his arms. Okay, I hope you're single. If you're single, then hurrah. If you're not single, then oh shit. Sorry guys, bear with. Yeah, let's go into YouTube because this is horrible. How many subscribers do I now need, Sonia? Well, the last time I looked, it was up at 454, so I still need 500. So we really need to get up there. We need to get up there. So please go and subscribe to me. It's just Katie Coyne, Ghost Whisperer, YouTube, and you'll see all my. It's a good wee place to put all my everything under the one roof, so you can just go and watch it at your leisure. Watch it if you've missed anything, or everything's under the one roof. But it would be just so much easier. So please I'm assuming you guys have all subscribed. Please ask everybody in your house to subscribe and ask everybody at work to subscribe. and just give them your phone and put it on, just say, right, hit subscribe. Just ask people to help you, because it will be much, much better for us all. Hello, Anne Burns has joined. D. Carroll has joined. I'm about to bog off any minute now. Sharon Derrick says, I'm so excited. Oh, so you're single? Ready to mingle? Come and get some sexy tips off Mama C, who's been single for 20 years and can't remember what a man looks like. I'll do that healing Carol for Jack. So healing is for Caroline's mum, for Jill Elder, for Jim Finnegan, and for Jack Gaffney. Sonia keeps on sharing. Thank you, Sonia. Hello, Siobhan McBurney. You've just joined and I'm about to leave, darling. But you can watch the replay. At least you haven't been cut off tonight, guys. That's good. Praise the Lord and sing hallelujah. I'm just a bit disappointed that I've not got my phone, because this webcam makes me look, at least 40. Whereas the it's better with the phone. So I'll get that done for next time, and then everything keeps scrolling up and I can see everything. So here's what you need to do for the next time, guys, is you need to watch always on this page, unless I tell you that I've got enough subscribers for YouTube and we can go on there. Also, you need to go over onto my, and there's always a link on this page, over onto my Katie Coyne, My Psychic Eyes blog group, Ghost Whisperer. Go in there and put your questions and your photograph and your date of birth in the comments. I won't be able to get round to them all, but I'll get round to as many as I can. Okay? Share lots. I know that I missed last week, so I'll try and come on again and do more. Don't worry, please feel free to message me, to put in comments, healing Wednesday wishes, etc, etc. If you want to send me wee riddles for our brain extensions, so that we can extend our brains, then that's fine. And then once we're on YouTube, we'll be able to do a lot more with the eyes. I'll be able to do, somebody asked me an important question and I can't answer it because I don't have the photograph. So we'll be able to do that a lot more once we're on YouTube. So please get everybody to subscribe. Share this out tonight, and there's 2 full price gift vouchers up for grabs they don't have to be the biggest sharers. They're just up for grabs to anybody who shares. And I think that's about it, really. If you've got any questions, just message me. Healing for David and Darryl. I'll do that for you, Carol Jameson. Healing for David and Darryl. See you next Wednesday, Sonia. I may be on Sunday night. I'll see how I got on. One other last thing I wanted to quickly say is, you know that I was offline for over a week, so I am really struggling to catch up. I am working with a dog to try and catch up. So bear with me. Thank you for bearing with me. And just watch out. Always just watch out for sign. I put wee notifications and notices up. Just always watch out for that on either this page that you're on or okay. Good night. God bless to you too, Sharon Derrick. And hopefully I'll see you Sunday. But I'll put a post up when I'm going to come on and take it from there. Okay. Lots of love. Thanks for joining me. Night night, everyone. Sleep well. Love you.